and welcome to this MarineShift 360 training video on creating and editing assessments. In this video, we go through the step-by-step processes for entering your data to create your first assessment. We'll begin this video from our assessments page. If you're unsure how to get to this page, please watch or re-watch our training video on understanding templates and assessments. This assessment has been created using the sales template. To begin, make sure that you've selected the first element that you want to complete. From here, it's time to begin entering your component data into each of the data fields. If you're not sure about a section, you can always hover over the grey eye icon for more information. When there's a drop-down, you can scroll through the options available, or you can use the search bar to type in the material you're looking for. If you're using materials that aren't listed in the drop-down, please contact us at info@marineshift360.org and we will help add in the data points you need. Always make sure to add in your ordered quantity and then the quantity in your final product. This will allow the MarineShift 360 algorithm to calculate a wastage factor based on your assessment. For more information on why this is important, head to our training video on waste calculation. To add a row, you can simply click Add Another, and to take it away, you can simply click the red minus button. As well as material data, each of the templates will require data on the processes that you've used. These are optional. You only need to complete the data for the processes that you have used. To understand any assumptions or how the impact of a process is calculated, hover over the eye icon for more information. For consumables, you need to provide information on the numbers of workers and days it takes to create your component. Using this information, MarineShift 360 will calculate the amount of consumables used and their impact. If it takes workers less than a day, you can always include a fraction, i.e. for half a day you might put in 0.5. Finally, for utilities, you will also need to include, as well as number of workers and the number of days, you'll need to include an electricity source, a gas source, and a water source. As with consumables, MarineShift 360's algorithm will calculate the assumed utilities based on your worker days and your days. But if you can source primary data from your facilities on exactly how much electricity, gas, or water you use for this component, you can overwrite this by typing in the boxes below. Okay, make sure to save your component before moving on to the next lifecycle stage. You'll notice that the impact metrics on the right-hand side are automatically updated whenever you click Save. Now, the next thing you need to select is Upstream Transport. You'll see that all of the material and process information that we added in the production section have been carried through to this stage. If packaging weight is significant, make sure to include this and then add in the distance that your material has travelled to get to your production facility. If your material has travelled by road and by sea, you should include both of these distances. For process data, this is referring to the average distance that your consumables were transported from. When you've completed this, save component and head to the next lifecycle stage. You'll notice that in this template, there's no data requirement for the use stage, so you can move on to the end of life stage. Again, you'll see that the material and process information has been carried through. You can use the drop-downs to select the appropriate waste disposal method for the production waste, for the packaging waste, and also for the end-of-life waste. Now you're ready to, once you've completed this, click Save, and now you're ready to move on to your next element and add the data following the exact same process. Once you've saved your work, you can always exit your assessment and return later to edit or add new data. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.